Virgo, Dark Dove Tarot here. Hope you're doing fantastic. It's that time again for the reconciliation read. So if you see my channel before, you know that this is about you and another person. Could be a soulmate, could be, you know, a twin flame connection, you know, all of the above, one or the other. This could be, you know, an energy that you're not with. Some of you may not want to be with this person, but you're curious as to what's going on with them, or vice versa. So again, this is somebody you were connected with that you're more than likely not talking to, or if you are, you're not together, etc. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, please check your other signs. Some months those may resonate with you more than others. So go ahead and make sure that you check your other signs as well. Any likes, subscribes, comments are greatly appreciated. If you want a private read, the information is in the description below. Also, there will be an extended reading posted below this. So if this resonates with you, then please feel free to go ahead and order the extended read, or click on the link and it will give you options for the extended read. We just dive a little deeper into the situation, what's going on with this person. All right, so a few more cards and we'll get started. Now, your oracle card here is Hot Moon, Extremes. This is a love-hate relationship. Now, I don't like to use the word hate, but it really truly is. One minute you know, think about this person 24/7, and the next minute you cannot stand them and despise them. This is somebody that maybe you guys had a lot of fights and then a lot of makeup sex. A lot of, you know, makeup, breakup, but again, somebody that you're just not, you can't tolerate being around them, and yet you cannot, like, not see what they're up to or not. And don't get down in the comments and say, oh, I wouldn't, and blah, blah, blah. Everybody does it. We all do it. Everybody looks at some social media or checks up, hey, I wonder what so-and-so is up to. So again, this is, Virgo, somebody that you have a very strong connection with that cannot be denied. Again, with that extremes, that's something, that is something extreme. Ooh, look at me there. Really though, it's a lot stronger of a connection than you've had with most people, even sometimes family. This is that strong of a connection. All right, so I'm going to read you on this side and read the other person on this side. It can be completely reversed. Crosswatchers are welcome, but keep in mind that this is for Virgo, so be nice in your comments. All right, Virgo, let's start with you, your head and your heart. Your head, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is somebody who's pretty mad. So Virgo, you're still upset with this person, and yet for some reason I get this feeling that if they contacted you, you would feel that sense of excitement. As mad as you are, there's something that happened here that kind of closed this situation out, that didn't allow it to be closed out in a nice way, or things were left unfinished or unsaid, and it was ugly. And I know a lot of situations are like that, but this is different. This isn't, this is literally something happened and there should have been some sort of closure. You guys were communicating, and then boom, it was like, it was done. So there's still anger towards this person where you're concerned. The Knight of Swords is hostility. It's confrontation. So in your head, you're thinking, well, if this person came towards me, I would light them up. I have things to say. They don't even know the fire that burns inside me, and you know, when you walk away from a situation, you're like, well, I should have said, and if I had thought about that earlier, damn it, but you didn't. In your heart, you have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is rest, relaxation, recuperation. So in essence, you've had time to kind of think about things. You've had time to kind of rest on it. I don't think that you would necessarily jump back, you know, into, well, you know, I was going to say into it with this person, but, you know, who knows, lust may get the best of you. But the Four of Swords talks about, because there is a very strong, lusty, physical connection here on top of the friendship and other connections that you guys had. But again, with the Four of Swords, it's like your heart has had time to rest, has had time to recuperate, and therefore you may not be as angry as you think in your head. Your heart may kind of fuse things over a little differently. Now, in their head, in their heart, in their head, they have justice. And justice is the tables have turned, well, not the tables have turned necessarily, but the scales are balanced. And they're saying somebody got justice served. So Virgo, whoever this person was, learned their lesson, or vice versa. You learned your lesson. But whoever this is, you know, they learned their lessons. And now the scales have balanced. So whatever happened here, like happened to them, or vice versa happened to you, and it's kind of like, oh shoot, you know, again, a lesson was learned or something happened. Also, this other person in their mind either was married, got married, was in another relationship. You may have been as well, but it doesn't seem like that's lasted, or it seems like maybe they're going to come, you know, turning back around, I guess, a little bit. Their heart belongs to you, so to speak, even if they're with somebody. So I would be very clear and make sure and find out if this person is seeing somebody or if they're talking to somebody, because the Three of Pentacles is in their heart. So the Three of Pentacles is a third party situation. Now, it can be teamwork, but in this type of situation with justice, with the Justice card, which is Libra's card, by the way. So you could have Libra placements or have, you know, be dealing with a Libra, but the Justice card talks about marriage. So very strongly, this other person was either married or got married or got divorced. I'm feeling like there's a problem here with whoever they're dealing with, if they're dealing with somebody else, because the third party, or the third party in their heart, is you. So there's something, even if they're with somebody, or maybe they haven't talked to you in a long time and they're worried you're with somebody, this Three of Pentacles energy is ringing very loudly that they're thinking about you, Virgo, that they're concentrating on you, even if they're not supposed to. Although, again, it feels as though something's ended here with somebody else, and you may be in a relationship and they may know that as well. So they may be feeling in their heart like, I don't know if I can interrupt this. I don't want to be, you know, a third wheel. And I'm not saying that you would give them the time of day, but I think you would. You'd be madder than hell. You'd say, you know, you'd think you're going to say all these things, and then you might kind of melt a little bit, but they're worried because like they've checked your social media or something like that, or they've heard through the grapevine, or maybe you guys talked a long time ago and it was clear that there was something going on with you and somebody else. So again, there's some sort of third party here, but I don't feel that this person is attached anymore at the moment if they were. Now, you move on to the present and you have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is like, hey, wake up. What would you do if they came around, Virgo? Seriously, what would you do? It's time to make a decision on this person, because there's such a connection here, and such a deep karmic connection, or, you know, whatever, however you want to say it, soulmate. As I said, this is deeper than most other relationships you've had. In fact, this person almost feels like family. They were like your best friend. They were your lover. They were your confidant. They know, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly about you. And so it was hard because they were, like I said, almost as family. But you have the Page of Pentacles, which is that woke. It's time to wake up. Message received, you know, what would you do? So this definitely says that somebody has a message for you, and it's going to be very clear what their intentions are for you, because this is, you know, it's time to take advantage of an opportunity that's coming available, but it's, you know, you need to be practical and fair and honest. So I think that's coming in under the Knight of Swords, saying, you know, don't light them up the minute that you talk to them, Virgo. Like, give them a chance to say something, because you have the Six of Pentacles here too in the present. And the Six of Pentacles is a generous energy, and also a very charitable energy. So a lot of you are going, oh, screw this person. Like, I never, and yet, like I said, time has given you the relaxation, or maybe when they call you, you're just going to be like, you know what, forget all of this like crap. How you doing? What's going on? Not that you're going to be, you know, head over heels for this person, because there's still animosity here. And really, this is a wake-up call. This is saying, hey, Virgo, you know, when this person comes back around, yes, I think you will continue to communicate with them for a little bit, and you'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But the Page of Pentacles is saying, look, you know, now's the time to seize the opportunity to say, look, I'm not interested, or to seize the opportunity to have a go at this again if you want to. But there is something that needs to change here, because there was a lot of damage done and a lot of hurt feelings. Now, this person has the Devil and the Ace of Wands. So there's something here in the past. Again, there was cheating or toxicity in the fact of like they were reliant on pills or alcohol or drugs, or there's could be substance abuse, could even be like sex addiction, or, you know, again, that the third party energy, because the Devil card, which also represents Capricorn, so it could just be Capricorn, or they could have Capricorn placements in their chart, or you can. But the Devil card, like I said, is toxic behavior, and that comes down to this extremes, raging one minute and then being fine the next minute. Maybe this person was like bipolar or narcissistic, or has issues like that. Now, when I say things like that, usually you don't overcome, you know, it's like anxiety. I have anxiety personally. I can't just wake up one day and not have anxiety. You learn to cope with it. You deal with it. That's what this person seems to have done, because in the present, they still have this energy, or that's how you view them, is kind of this Devil energy. But what's interesting is the Ace of Wands. There's a new passion here. Something sparks inside of them, or something. They've changed. There's been a revelation. Maybe they've gotten whatever this is under control. Maybe it was, you know, depression or anxiety, some sort of mental, you know, something that they needed to fix. And when they were with you, they were dealing with, you know, other things that you were unaware of, or maybe you were aware of it. Maybe you did see substance abuse, or maybe you know, did see that one minute, you know, you're fine, the next minute you're raging off the hook, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. But the Ace of Wands is definitely saying that they're woke. For some reason, they're telling me that this person is like awoken. Their spirit is awake again. They're feeling at peace. They've sought help, or, you know, even if it's just toxicity between the two of you, they've realized that they miss you and that they feel better with you than they do without you. Now, here's the future setup, and you have the Chariot card here. The Chariot card is Cancer's card, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, have Cancer placements in your chart, but this is talking about which way are you going to go, you know, this way or that way. This person is deciding, which way do I want to go? So this is, hey, you know, Virgo, wake up. You're going to have communication with this person. Where do you see yourself? Which direction are you heading? Now, the other thing here is it's forward momentum. So I do see that you will move forward in communication with this person. And I do feel like you will, I feel like you will allow more and more communication, and maybe even meeting up and moving forward with kind of a friendship. There might even be sex involved, I'm not going to lie, just because of this extremes. But here you're really trying to decide, am I going to go down friendship way? Like, how far do I want this person to be able to come back into my life? How far do I want them to be able to come? And you're trapped here, because the Eight of Swords is self-imprisonment. It's keeping yourself trapped in this you're not moving either way. So really, Virgo, it's time to make a decision. Do you want to say your piece and be gone, like peace out? Or do you want to say your piece and then move forward? The Eight of Swords is saying that you're not quite sure. I feel like they're going to come in with a very different energy, or they're going to come in with a very positive, creative, you know, an energy that you're just not used to, and it may be binding. You may be unsure of as what to do with it, because again, this Eight of Swords is kind of like, you know, my mind is saying, tell them, go screw off, and my heart is saying, relax, chill out. I mean, that's pretty, you know, opposite energy to have. So the Eight of Swords is saying, you know, you're going to have some blockages in the future, as far as you're really going to want to give them the benefit of the doubt and maybe move forward with the communication. And part of you is going, I'm not quite sure, you know, if that's a good idea. We'll get into that in the extended and see, we'll clarify that. But their future cards here have the Page of Pentacles, which you have up here, which is woke as well, which is talking about message received. So it's almost as if you're going to get a message from them. You're going to need to decide what you want to do. And then how you react to that is kind of what they're going to do here, as well as the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with another earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn because you have earth sign energy, although you have a lot of energy all over. But right here, the Page of Pentacles is you making a decision. Look at this. There's signs either way. So, but you may tell somebody, I'd like to be friends and take this slow. And this person is going to kind of decide. But see, I think that this person really, really has a desire for you. And they're going to offer you this pentacle, but it's going to be very slow, because the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who moves with caution, somebody who's very nervous about, you know, they're worried if they pile it on too quick, Virgo, then you're going to back off completely. But the Page of Pentacles is somebody who's like, I have a message for you. Here with your page, you're receiving a message and deciding what you want to do. Here with their page, they're sending the message and saying, you know, I at least want to talk to you. I want to... There's some sort of apology coming as well. There's an apology here where they know the extreme of it. Like, they know that they deserve this type of energy. They deserve the confrontation, the mad. I'm mad as hell. I'm pissed. However this left, however it left off, didn't have closure. There were lies involved. There could have been third parties involved. There were just nasty, like, and then it was like, psh, cut, done. You guys didn't talk, or the energy was cut. And so they're proceeding with caution with this Knight of Pentacles. They're saying, you know, here, Virgo, I'm going to give you a pentacle and I really, really, really hope you take it, but I don't know. So an apology coming, but really, you know, what do you want to do here? And where do you see this going? Okay. I will see you in the extended. Bye.